Hello and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be about BSF, what's next, the next stages of our journey. So here in Uganda, my name's Tim in Rukungiri, and as you see, long-time viewers will recognise this area, I think, but it looks very different. So this is our polytunnel setup currently, and this used to be full of matoke, banana, all that type of activity. There's Andrew there collecting some waste for our BSF. But it's got to the stage where we've got some improvements that we need to make, and we've very thankfully, well, big thanks to Gatsby Africa, who have seen the vision of what we're trying to do and really like this model, and have helped us so far with just some of the practicalities and how we measure impact and things like that. Really helpful. Thanks also to Alex and Think Aqua, who are helping us that specific thing of how do you capture impact. But one of the things they've also done is given us a bit of funding to help improve in our BSF. So I thought I would show you where we're at with that. So this is the sort of main improvement that we need to make. So currently in our bays, we've got, well, they're absolutely full of BSF, which is a problem. You can see here all the maggots. I mean, I shouldn't say it's a problem, it's a good problem to have, but it is in terms of capacity, because actually what happens is we've had to improvise and keep a whole load of maggots in our BSF factory. So this is the BSF factory, and over here we've got all these containers absolutely full of maggots, and this isn't even half of it. So we need a system where we can actually improve on that and not have so much wastage. Hello, the smart people amongst you will notice I've changed outfits. It's just because the mic died, so I'm redoing this shoot. So in terms of the BSF improvements, this is the main one, and this is a piece of ground that we've actually cleared here. You can see we've still got some drainage things that we could overcome. So currently the water drains down here, and then obviously down here as well, and actually if we wanted to we could sort out the drainage, cover that, and then we'd have a bit more space, but this is perfect for what we need. And this bit here, we're going to build another polytunnel, one of those, and that's purely because currently what we're finding is we have our maggots in that first wooden enclosure, and that's fine and they do well, but we want to improve on their performance, and they actually do better in slightly warmer temperatures. Here at the equator, temperatures can be a bit lower. So what we're going to do is build a polytunnel so that the maggots that are in here can actually be at a warmer temperature, because it gets much warmer in the polytunnel, and for breeding, for flies, that's especially important. But for the maggots, it will help improve their performance. We'll get a better, faster growth rate. So these are the maggots at the moment. You can see they're in the bays. They haven't been moved around this morning. There's loads of them there. And then these bays here, we're going to store this stuff. So this is the frass. You can see it's this black gold, you could call it. I know that's oil, but anyway, no, it's really good stuff. It's fertilizer. And currently, we've got lots and lots of it. So we've got it here under cover. We keep it under cover because the sunlight denatures it has some reaction, I think, with the nitrogen, so you lose the potency, and we keep it covered so it doesn't get damaged by rain, etc. But this needs to be properly stored so we can actually sell it, because it's incredible fertilizer and we want to start using that for our farmers. So we're going to store that in these bays. Then the maggots, we'll build concrete bays in here. This is our sort of wonky polytunnel, our first one. So we'll put the bays in there, and then we'll build another one, an improved polytunnel here. And what goes on in here is currently a mixture of activities. We've got breeding, and we've got some hatchlings, and we've also got some overspill and larvae. So Andrew here is doing all the hard work, and this morning doing his daily rounds. But so you can see we've got excess maggots. So the bays that we want to build, we might build them in here. We'll have excess capacity then. And then this breeding part, the flies, will be done in that dedicated polytunnel, and we're going to make some improvements to this. So those are some of the big improvements that we're going to do. The polytunnel design is going to be different. I'll just get out of the way. Mubarak's just coming in. Let me get out of the way from him. So hi, Mubarak. The other thing we're going to do is just get some more substrate collection area. So at the moment we've got these barrels, which is great, but we want more of them because we've got more substrate. We want to be a bit more organised. So we're going to be sorting those out. The hammer mill as well. We've got some very boring upgrades to the electrics that we need to do, so we'll do those. The great news about this is actually our friends Gatsby Africa, who have been very supportive of this project and have really helped us with some of the ways that we look at this project, how we measure our metrics, that type of thing. Think Aqua and through Alex is helping us on that, and the RAD global team, they're helping us to measure our impact essentially. Like how are we performing, what's the impact having on farmers, and really helpful oversight from Gatsby Africa, and of course Think Aqua stepping in with the expertise. So anyway, but not only have they helped us with some of the strategy things that we need to be thinking about, but they've also put their hands into their pockets and they are going to fund this, which is we're just really overjoyed that we can make these changes, which are, sorely needed really just to get where we want to be and be able to serve the local community. So thanks very much for watching as always, really appreciate your support. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's really fun to see the changes over time because I come here every few months, so I get to see sort of rapid amount of change as soon as I land, which is fantastic. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to see another one of these in the next video. Thanks very much and see you on the next one.